Captain Dean Show.
Welcome back to another exciting episode of the Captain Dean Show. I'm Captain Dean. On this episode, I'm getting a little bit of a late start because I've already started working on this particular guitar. It's actually for my bandmate, Mr. Wade England. As you know, in a previous episode, I painted a Telecaster for Wade. He's very happy with it, and so he brought me yet another guitar. It is a Paul Reed Smith. I've never painted a Paul Reed Smith, so I was very excited to get this opportunity to do something cool and custom for him on this particular guitar as well. I made the mistake of not filming this episode starting off with, hey look, Wade just brought me this cool guitar and I'm going to get started on it. So I'm a little bit already into the process, and this episode's kind of cool because I got this new nifty little microphone that clips onto my hat or wherever. I shouldn't have touched it. I got this cool new microphone and I put it up on my hat because I'm afraid if I clip it onto my boobies that my hair or I might be too loud, because I'm a very loud talking person. I've noticed the trend of people making videos lately with these little cordless microphones, and so I found one at the store the other day and it was like $7. So I was like, well, why not? Let's see if that helps the Captain Dean Show improve in ratings. I've just noticed in past episodes that there's this white noise kind of sound because the room is not very well, padded, but the clock on the wall is ticking. There might be road noise from cars going by or the dog barking. So I'm hoping that this test episode helps with figuring out if this microphone is worth a shit. So anyway, I've had the guitar for maybe a week or so now, and I've already gotten started on it, and I'm a pretty good ways into it. So we're going to roll that beautiful bean footage right now and let you get caught up on where we are. Welcome back! Now that you've been caught up on what I've done to the Paul Reed Smith, here it is! I like to call it Banana Pudding Smith. So, as you saw in the video, it is a neck-through body. So I had to be very creative on putting the spin twist pole onto this neck. So what I did is I wrapped it heavily in like t-shirts and just any kind of foam padding I could get. There's like a paper towel underneath this to keep it level under here because the headstock curves down. So this is zip tied to the body with tape wrapped around it, but the frets, the neck, everything is protected. And when I go up to paint, especially if it's not too hot, I basically paint, give it a few minutes to dry, and then I bring it back down to the garage or bring it into my room here so that the neck doesn't have any issues with heat or moisture. I do not want to damage this neck. So this is where I'm at as of right now. As you saw in the video footage, the body had like a battery compartment, a 9-volt battery area. So I filled that in with epoxy, toothpicks, and wood putty. It's not perfect, but it will be. There was a pretty good dent right there, so I puttied that up and sanded all that down. So I painted it solid black the other day, and then added this yellow wheat color. Wade decided that he wanted to do leopard print. Well, I said, that's crazy. I've never done leopard print, but why not? Because it wasn't that long ago, I did a tiger stripe guitar. So I guess I'm on a fucking safari. Guitar painting safari. Come on down to Captain Dean's Paint Shack and get your goddamn animal print guitar. I'm actually kind of excited to do this, just like I've done with the tiger stripes, just like I've done with painting plaid. I have turned to the wonderful world of YouTube craft videos. I have come across a few videos so far of ladies teaching you how to do leopard print designs on craft ideas and stuff like that. And I'm pretty excited and somewhat confident that I'm going to pull this off. So anyway, you've been caught up to speed. This is where things are as of right now. I need to basically not really sand on it, but just kind of smooth it down a little bit and get it nice and even. There's some areas that just feel kind of sandpapery because it is a matte finish with this color. So I'm basically just going to wipe it down with like a clean cloth and get it smooth. And then I'll start doing the leopard print design. So I've got 2 bottles of paint. One is like a brown and the other one is black. And I'm just going to wing it. I really don't have a clue what to do except for follow those YouTube videos of the ladies that are doing the craft designs. It's basically the same thing. So I think I'll get into that later, maybe not right now, but maybe tomorrow or something. So my goal is to do the leopard print spots all over. I'll do the brown first and then go back over with I guess a paintbrush and do the black outlines and stuff because they're all different from what I've learned so far. And then after that, I'll start clear coating it. I'm going to do the full treatment on this one. I'm going all the way. I'm doing a clear coat. I'm doing the 600 grit smooth wet sanding. I'm going to go up to the 1,000, the 1,500, the 2,000. I think there's even levels higher than that. This isn't really my thing. I've just kind of slowly gotten into wet sanding, but it is definitely cool. I've done it on the past couple of bases of my own, and I've done it on some other things, especially the tiger stripe guitar that I did a little bit ago. That was my first real experiment of doing wet sanding. So it's cool, and I'm getting the hang of it. So we're definitely going to go all the way with this thing. We want it to be super shiny, super glossy, and look perfect. So I'm going to aim for that, and we're going to leave it from here and take off to the rest of the steps of getting the spots on, and then we'll start clear coating it. And hopefully, I'll have this thing done in maybe a week or so. So I hope the new microphone sounds good, and I hope this turns out looking just as good. All right, everybody. Wade's Paul Reed Smith guitar has been drying and curing for a few days now, and I am going to go ahead and take the opportunity to lay this down on the table with a very thin pillowcase, actually, so that this isn't very thick material like a towel. When I did the rigging for this to paint it for the spin twist, I ended up mounting the pole, instead of it being bolted into the neck pocket like a normal guitar would be. This one has a guitar neck that goes through the body. So I got very inventive, and I put lots and lots of t-shirts and tape and padding, and then I put the pole on here and I tightened it on really tight with zip ties. So I'm now going to take all this apart so that I can get the neck back open, and then I'm going to hang it back here on the wall so it can just hang out for a couple more days to cure the clear coat and make sure that when I give it back to him, it is ready for reconstruction. So let's get to it.